Today's episode is brought to you by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Kayla Cockrell with today's Free Press Voice Briefing. It's Monday, May 23rd, 2022. With Hazley, her 18-month-old sister on her back, and a rake in her hand, Kennedy Robinson methodically raked the rubble in front of her. The scene around Kennedy and Hazley was grim. An SUV with blown-out windows, a tangle of unrecognizable metal, insulation strewn around the dusty ground. Kennedy's mother, Ashley Chipman, 39, cleared debris with her in front of a destroyed Little Caesars pizza shop. Why did they agree to volunteer just a day after a destructive storm has stunned Gaylord? Because, Chipman said, it's our town. This is the first tornado to touch down in Gaylord, celebrating its 100th anniversary as a city this year since 1950, according to John Borsch of the National Weather Service. In other news, 15 or so Finnish diplomats, academics, and business leaders arrived at the Port of Detroit just about on schedule Thursday to discuss weighty matters, learn fascinating things, and drink Faygo. It was the warm, fuzzy side of international relations. Some of their smart and curious people sat down with some of our smart and knowledgeable people to maybe see how we could work together in meaningful or profitable ways. The visit grew out of a memorandum Governor Gretchen Whitmer and Finland's economic minister signed on March 4th, 2020, shortly before COVID-19 short-circuited the world. It was the culmination of a sweet interlude, a refreshing bit of normalcy, and a cooperation in a contentious and complicated world.
I'm David Jesse, the higher education reporter for the Detroit Free Press. 9 months into Matthew Johnson's tenure as Albion College's new president, on an early morning Saturday Zoom call, his behind-the-scenes conflict with the city's established power brokers spilled into the public during a city council meeting called to discuss Johnson's vision for the college and parts of the town. 17 minutes into that meeting, the town's mayor voiced what many in the community thought. Johnson was trying to take over the small, economically depressed mid-Michigan city. Not so, Johnson says. He argues he was just trying to help the town and college grow. Opposition to him during his tenure centered on dramatic changes he was making to the troubled college's finances, strong social justice beliefs, and even property the college was buying. 9 months after that city council meeting, on Christmas Eve, Johnson resigned. The heat too intense for him to be on campus anymore. And what's next for the college? Well, it's back at a crossroads as it awaits the hire of its next permanent leader.
I'm Andrew Hammond for the Free Press Sports Department. It was a busy weekend not only for the Detroit Tigers, but for Michigan Wolverines athletics as well. The Detroit Tigers managed a split with the Cleveland Guardians following a 4-2 victory on Sunday. Saturday's game was rained out, but will be made up in July. Michigan softball began and ended their Women's College World Series hopes in Orlando over the weekend. Following a tough loss to Central Florida on Saturday afternoon, the Wolverines battled their way back to get another shot at the Golden Knights, but fell short, losing 9-4 on Sunday afternoon. Lastly, some news from the Michigan men's basketball program. Although it seemed to be immediate speculation once the Lakers' job came open, ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski confirmed reports that the Lakers had interest in Michigan head coach Juwan Howard. However, Woj reports that Howard declined the Lakers' overtures and will stay with the Wolverines in Ann Arbor.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freak.com.